What's good, my beautiful kings and queens? If you're an oldie and you've come back, welcome back to my channel. If you're a newbie, it's a pleasure to have you on board. Make sure that you hit the subscribe button and the bell icon so that you're notified every single time that I upload. I'm Wini and I'm a Black British locked and lifestyle YouTuber. Today's video, like you can see via the title, I'm basically going to be doing a hot oil treatment with sweet almond oil. If you're new to this channel, you may not be aware, but I have been suffering with some horrendous dandruff issues for the past couple of months. So in order to try and combat that, I've been using Nezerol's anti-dandruff shampoo. It looks like this. It's almost done, but don't worry, I've got another box here. I don't want to do an in-depth review just yet, but so far I think I've been using it for roughly about 2 months now. I have noticed a significant change in regards to the issue that I'm having, but I want to continue using it for a while before I do an in-depth video, simply because I feel like in the past I've done reviews on certain products and maybe I'll like use it for a month, then do a review and be like, oh, this product is amazing, blah blah blah, and then it just turns out it's really shit. So I kind of don't want to do that on this occasion. So literally, before I'm gonna wash my hair, I'm just going to, oh yeah, you guys can see I got curls. In case you didn't know, basically this curls is from, I had lock knots in for a while, and then after that basically I decided to unravel the lock knots, and I've been rocking these curls for about 2 weeks now. However, you know what, they actually don't look that bad. They still look at it, they look good, but I need to wash my hair because I'm one of those people, when my hair gets really dirty, I start to get like spots on the top of my forehead or like around my hairline, and I'm getting that now. It's not cute. But before I wash my hair, I might be looking down because I've got a mirror here. I like to just gently brush my locks with like a nice bristle brush like this. It's a tip that I actually got via Keisha Charmaine. And basically her theory is that if you gently brush your locks before you wash it, if there's any kind of like lint or fluff just on the outskirts of it, if you gently brush it, it will be able to come out, instead of you washing it and then your locks get wet and then the lint or the dust or whatever just gets deep inside your locks. So yeah, like I said, I'm just going to be looking down this mirror here. I can actually see, because like my scalp is quite flaky, I feel like there's quite a few of those kind of scalpy pieces in my locks a little bit, but I'm just gonna give it a little brush, and then after I brush it, I'm gonna wash my hair. But I'm not gonna record me washing it because I have done previous videos on how I wash my locks, which I will insert somewhere here so that you can have a watch if you haven't seen that already. So I'm back. I have finished washing my hair. I also forgot to say that I took you lot's advice on board. In my previous video where I had used Nezerol to wash my hair, I'd used it on my scalp, but I also used it on my locks as well, and I have quite a bit of hair. So I was basically complaining and saying that my hair basically had finished that small little, I think it's what, 60 ml bottle. And then some of you basically had said that I don't need to use it on my locks. Duh, I should have kind of known that anyway, and that I should just use a little bit on my scalp. So on this occasion, I basically used a little bit into my scalp, obviously washed my scalp. I did that twice, and then I used an anti-build-up shampoo, another anti-build-up shampoo, to just wash my actual locks. So yeah, as you guys can see, I have a towel wrapped around my locks. I can feel that it is soaking. It's actually weird. I've been rocking my hair short for over a month now, so to kind of see my locks long again is a weird experience. Okay, can any of you guys also vouch for me? Does your locks happen to change color as they grow long? I've noticed that on camera my locks look very black. Sorry if it looks weird, I'm looking at my monitor, my locks look super duper black on camera, so a lot of people actually messaged to ask if I've dyed my hair jet black. I haven't dyed my hair jet black in about, I think, 3 years now, but off camera my hair is actually very brown, and it's a noticeable brown at that. It's not like a light brown, it's a dark brown, but you notice it very much so. I'm just looking down into my mirror again because I'm just trying to see how my locks look. I've noticed that as my locks get longer, there's like white speckles on it. I don't know if my camera can capture it, but yeah. Ooh, don't know what that is, but if you can see it here, there's white speckles on a lot of my locks. I can see that it's on a lot of them. Yeah, there's little things trapped in there as well. This is like the only thing that I hate about locks, is the fact that things get trapped in them. But one thing that I do love though is that after I've washed my locks, even if I've noticed that there's like fluff or stuff in my locks, it's very easy, very easy for me to just take out and remove. I've noticed that every time I do a locked video, some of you, not all, some people say a lot of mean and horrible comments, like my locks are thinning, or my hair is shedding, or blah blah blah. My hair is not shedding, my locks are not thinning. My locks are exactly how they ought to be. Right now they are beautiful, they are healthy. If you have an idea of perfection of locks in your head, that is in your head. In reality, everybody's locks are different. Some people's locks are much fuller, some people's locks are much thinner. Everyone's got different hair textures. It doesn't mean that there is anything wrong with anybody's locks. Thought I put that out there because I see the comments and I just think to myself, if you have nothing pleasant to say, don't say anything at all. Simple. Great. So for this hot oil treatment, I'm literally gonna be using an organic cold pressed sweet almond oil. On the front of it, it says it promotes growth of thick and soft hair, smooth, youthful, blemish free skin, ideal for massages as well. I just use it for my hair. I just put a little bit on my scalp. Just like I said a short while ago, I don't oil my scalp like on a daily basis. I think on average, I'm going to be looking down there again at my mirror. I think on average, I tend to probably oil my scalp maybe once a week. Because yeah, like I said, I've noticed that oils tend to irritate my scalp. So far, since using almond oil, I can't even remember how long I've been using this for, but it hasn't been that long. I've noticed that it hasn't been irritating me like how previous oils have. It doesn't dry out my hair either. But yeah, literally for this hot oil treatment I'm doing, you can use any oil of your choice. You don't even have to do a hot oil treatment. Hot oil treatments are just something that I do once in a blue moon when I feel like I've got extra time on my hands and I just want to treat my scalp to some goodness. But literally whatever hair oil that you use, it can be olive, it can be coconut, it can be castor, neem oil, whatever works well for your hair, you can just use it. Literally, it just involves you putting oil on your scalp. Some people like to put a bit of oil on their locks. I don't, not really, unless after I only do that if after I've gone over my scalp there is also a little bit left in my hands, then I might pat some into my locks. But generally speaking, I like to just focus on my edges, focus on my scalp, and just kind of gently rub it in. It's not something I do often, honestly. I think on average, hot oil treatments, I probably do it twice a year. So now that I'm done with oiling my scalp, on this occasion, I'm going to use a black rubber band to just tie up my hair. And then after I've tied up my hair, I'm going to basically wrap my locks with a plastic bag. Remember, when you're tying up your locks, it doesn't need to be perfect, it just needs to be all up in one. If your locks are obviously shorter, you don't need to tie it up, you can just put the bag over it. So I've got my plastic bag right here. I like to turn it inside out just in case there's like any ants or creepy crawlies up in there. And then I literally place it. Oh, matches my towel. But yeah, place it over and then I literally just tie it at the back. This part is optional. If you want, you can just leave it with just the bag, but for me, because I like the extra kind of natural heat, I then wrap my towel as well over the bag. Literally, that's it. So I'm gonna leave my hair like this with the bag and the towel. I'm gonna leave it like this for about half an hour or so, and then literally in half an hour I'm gonna come back and show you guys how my hair is looking like and let you guys know how my hair also feels. Great, so I am back. I've had this on for about 45 minutes. Let me just unwrap it and show you guys how it looks like. Ooh, I don't know if you guys can see, but can you, I don't know if the camera's capturing it, but can you see that my hair's pretty steamed up in this bag? Ooh, hell steamy. Oh gosh, that. But yeah, this is basically how my locks are looking like. From what I can see, it does look healthy and shiny. But yeah, this is how it looks like. Awkward look twirl. It's obviously still very wet and still damp, so obviously off camera I'm going to blow dry it. That's how it looks. In terms of how it feels nourished. Like, it doesn't feel oily, but it feels very moisturized. It looks soft. I'm looking down at my mirror, and yeah, I love how it feels. I love how it looks. I don't know what else to say, guys. Yeah, I'm gonna go off camera now and blow dry my hair and then braid the front. I might put it in lock knots again, which is the short style that I had it in recently. Again, I've got another video, old video of how you do lock knots. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video, guys. If you have any video suggestions, whether it's locks or you want me to talk about a specific topic, please do let me know. Give this video a thumbs up. Comment below as well if you can. And if you haven't already subscribed to this channel, what are you waiting for? But yeah, until my next video, take care, be good.